I told you from the second we came on this shit, I want the smoke. We not playing this shit for, like, we here to be number one. Yeah, what up, y'all? This is Joe Crack, and I'm the beloved of all beloveds.
Yeah, you know who it is, your boy Jada. This is the Joe and Jada show. Crack was good.
Unapologetic, never giving a fuck. I've been outside. Jada, you was on vacation. Well, how was vacation?
I was on a cruise ship, man. You know what I mean? With the family. Shout out to my mom, dad, my aunts, uncles, cousins.
Oh, so you had everybody outside.
Friends. Yeah, we was on Carnival. I was blending in for the first couple of days till they put the word out.
I figured out Jadakiss is on the boat.
Me, yeah. They was just somebody on TikTok or Facebook told somebody.
They had their demos and all that. Did they have their demos?
Nah, they wasn't really bothering me. More pictures than anything. It was cool though. It was nice. I was relaxing.
For years, see, my thing is, I'm cool with taking pics. I'm cool with saying what's up. I don't want y'all to take this the wrong way because without the fans, we ain't nobody, but I don't really want to hear your story like that. Like, I don't want to meet a guy.
It's a time and place for everything.
Yeah, I don't want to be in the airport. It feel like at least 10 people a day want to tell me they zodiac sign, they social security number. Yo, bro, I don't need all that shit right now, bro. Like, it's like, you want to pick, yo, Crack, I fuck with you. Cool, let's do that. But I don't want to hear your story. Yo, my name is Emilio Baltazar. I went to I went to Syracuse. Yo, bro. No disrespect.
Emilio
we really
Baltazar.
have love for you.
I hope it's no.
We got
name is Emilio Baltazar.
I don't know him. I'm not saying I just made that up. What I'm trying to say is, I don't know about you. Like, so you stuck on the boat.
Kind of shits.
Did you get that? What dudes just ear hustling?
On the boat, yeah, I got. It was they trying to work you a couple times. You gotta know how to get out of there. I'm the spin master. Yo, my mom's. I gotta go to bingo.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Gotta get out of there.
People ask me about that, and I say I could tell the crazy ones.
The worst shit is this. I know you're on vacation. I don't want to bother you. You know what I was hitting them with? Then why you bothering? That shit was killed.
No, they get mad at that. They get mad at that.
Just hit you with that. I'm hitting
sorry,
back
know you
with
eating.
Yeah.
I've had sorry, I know you eating, and the lady sit down next to me and be like, let's just take a selfie. I had everything, right? But me personally, with all my years of experience, I know a crazy guy or a crazy girl when they come in. The ones that want to talk a hole in your head, I know how to dap them and just spin them. Like you said, spin was perfect. Because if I'm walking, I'm almost like skiing down the slope. If I see I could see crazy. I know crazy. It happened to me today. I ran across the street too early. The guy was like, Crack? I said, shoom, right across the street. Like, so I know how to spin them. Yo, keep going, yeah. Because once again, my biggest problem I got with fame and success is when people want to break down their life story to me. I'm not too interested in that. I got to keep it real with you. It's something I'm not interested in. You know, we heard great news about Deion Sanders.
Coach Prime, he does it again.
Unbelievable.
It's a blessing, man.
So I heard rumors of him being sick and all that. I didn't know it was that serious.
Yeah.
And Coach Prime, man,
they removed the tumor from his bladder. Still, they removed his bladder and made him a new one. It's incredible. God is great.
That's 2025 shit, huh? God is phenomenal. And then you seen, we didn't know, maybe you think she's his best friend or what? You seen Karuchi crying hysterically in the yo, listen. Jada, I'm like thinking, Deion Sanders might be that guy, right? Like, because how old is Deion Sanders? How old is Deion Sanders? He's sitting over there 3 years through 60 with one of the most beautiful chicks in the world, crying hysterical.
He might be that guy.
No. I mean, he's that guy right now.
He's that guy.
There's some guys who was the guy. There's some guys who might have had their time. That guy currently has one of the most beautiful women in the world crying hysterical for him in his bedside. I mean, the man, all right, we'll move on from that. But the thing, hip-hop, if we just keeping it a buck, has been really, really trash. And I've noticed that there was such a need for a classic album, for a real hip-hop album, that the Clipse came out, sold 118,000 first week without like a major hit on the radio or anything like that. I've been stuck to this album. I've been stuck to everything about this album, from the production of Pharrell to these guys. This guy Malice, they 52 and 48. Now, it doesn't mean every old school guy start thinking you're going to pop or whatever the case may be, but the way these guys are spitting on that album, I mean, what's your favorite thing about the album?
The rollout. The rollout was impeccable. Most best rollout in a long time.
Great.
Especially to go with the music and, anytime you connect it to Pharrell right now, Pharrell is
goatly.
Yeah. So, it was beautiful. It was good. It was a win for our type of music.
Man, I'm listening to these bars, and I ain't gonna lie to you. Dre been telling me about this rapper forever, and I'm not saying that. I'm gonna say I just ain't really dive into it too much, but off the feature, off their album, Stovegard Cooks.
Stovegard.
I'm
looking for Stovegard. I need Stovegard.
Oh, you need Stovegard. I need him too, Jada. Yeah, Jada, I need him too, man. You looking for Stovegard? I spoke to him on a FaceTime. Mayor put him on a FaceTime with me the other day. This guy.
Stovegard hit me up.
Yo, he's unconscious out there. Stovegard Cooks. I listened to his album. He got an album called Reasonable Drought. He's spitting crazy on this album. I'm like, yo, where the fuck Stovegard been? But Dre been telling me for years, Dre got beats with Stovegard. But the Clipse album got me fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy. It's a great time for hip-hop music where some guys could just stick to what they do and just keep it beats and rhymes and sell 120,000 units. They ain't had to compromise in no way.
Shout out to Cash Money. When I came back off the cruise, I had to fly to Chicago to do the first show.
Cash Money Records, right?
Yeah, they got.
Because there's a guy, Cash Out, got Triple Life out there in Atlanta.
I'm over here. I'm over here in a different space. Okay. I'm shouting out the guys, you know what I mean? Birdman, Manny, Juvie, BG. I didn't know what to expect. Shout out to Turk too. He wasn't there. Shout out to Siegel, my man Mac, Freeway, Young Gunners. You know what I mean?
They on the tour too?
Chris and Nick, yeah.
Oh man, I gotta go to this tour. This shit is out of control. Y'all, them, and
so boom. I don't know what to expect. Because there's no Weezy.
I know it's retarded.
But they put on a hell of it. That shit was rock. They had, Manny curated the hell out of that show, man. That shit is rocking. Chicago showed out. Shout out to Chi-Town. I mean, we got another one coming up in Detroit, couple more. But shout out to Cash Money. They put a hell of a show on. Juvie got some Juvie's a bad motherfucker.
Yeah, Juvie's
a bad man. Missiles. That shit was rocking.
So you think, even though, even though
with addition to Weezy, the screws is out of the building, but they still was very loose. They was rocking. That shit was
I seen
crazy.
All our WNBA sisters.
They let them in the club.
No, they was not that. Yo, I'm over here.
Like that.
Yeah, you gotta stop. You better respect
in the club,
woman.
man. Any ladies from the W is allowed in any club.
But the major statement they made was, pay us what you owe us.
I like that. Pay them. Pay the ladies.
So you see somebody like Caitlin Clark, who generates so much money for the WNBA. She only gets $76,000 a year.
She make more money
for the WNBA. They sold her rookie card for $660,000. Imagine that, right? I've been telling Jada that forever. Like, if we got money for everybody who said hello, we be trillionaires. You know, I felt like, yo, I'm way more famous than the money I got. Think of Caitlin Clark. She gets $76,000 a year from the WNBA, and her basketball card sold for $660,000 a year. I mean, what's the discrepancy in that?
It's gonna take time. They're gonna get paid though. They gotta get the big TV contract first.
They might be the Magic Johnsons. Magic Johnson only got $1 million, and they made the biggest deal out of it. And then now you got the bum on the bench making $60 million a year.
Yeah, but Dr. Jerry Buss told Magic he was going to take care of him, and look where Magic...
Oh, no. He took care of Magic. I'm just saying Magic out of a time.
Somebody got to pay the dues for the... You know what I mean? Somebody got to go through a rough times for it to be sunshine.
Hey, yo, shout out to FloJo, my album, 32 years, right? From my first album.
Today?
Yes.
Wow. Let's make some noise for that.
No.
Green Army suit.
Rest in peace, my brother Raul.
Rest in peace. It's Raul's birthday.
He died today,
man.
too. Yeah. It's his birthday today.
We go to war with a bottle.
We go to war with the bottle.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying? Dalon Drago, he go to war with a bottle. That was crazy. You know, FloJo, the video. So, you know, I'm in the streets. The minute I get my deal.
With a euro.
No. I'm like because I'm really like, it don't work the way it worked for me. Like, so that's why I know God is too real, because I really signed my deal and changed my life like a Cinderella, or like I really stopped hustling. Like I said, yo, I'm going over here. Don't tell me nothing. Somebody robbed the spot, somebody this. Leave me alone. My guys were still in Lamborghinis and Benzes and Beamers and this. I went over here to make music. Right, so I left the drug game completely. My guys was like, I'm going to a club with them. They pretty much holding me down because they popping the bottles now, and people still thinking Joe got it because, you know, I'm with them. But they in the street. I'm not in the street. We go around that time, I get shot. Right, I got shot twice. Listen, the moral to the story is, if you watch Bronx Tale, nephew, when he used to chase the guy every day that owed him $12. And one day Sonny told him, yo, you got rid of him for $12. That's the truth. The dude who shot me owed me $10. I'm walking around with thousands in my pockets, Beamers and Benzes every day. I kept picking on him. So one day he was sitting out there and he was like, yo, he had that deranged face. Long story short is, I get shot, right? And I'll never forget, rest in peace, Chris Lighty. He signed me. And he came to the hospital. He was like, yo, you can still rap? I said, yeah. He just walked out. Yo, the nigga crazy. I was like, yo, what? It wasn't get well, nothing. It was like, yo, you can still rap? I was like, yeah. He was like, all right. He was out. The craziest shit is, at the time, I'm finishing up my album. FloJo about to come out. So we about to shoot the video, let's just say Sunday. Saturday, I get wind of the guy who shot me was working at a 24-hour spot in Hunts Point. So I'm out there in the hoopty, stash car. I'm out there in the hoopty, and I'm staring at this building. I'm waiting for this dude to come out, right? Because anyway, y'all could assume, right? Thank God the man never comes out the building. He never came out the building. So I've been living on my own since I'm like 14. So I live in Throsnick. I got the crib in Throsnick. I was so tired. My eyes was this. And in the morning, I'm shooting the video to FloJo. That morning, I'm shooting the video to FloJo. And so for the first time ever, I go to the projects, my mother's house. I still got the key. I open the door, 5E, I go sleep on the couch. No more than an hour, 2 hours later, 6 in the morning, they kick the door in. Boom, boom, boom. Police. Boom, fast. I never forget. They put my mother there. They put my sister there. I'm looking out the window, and on the handball court, they got the in memory of Tony, my best friend who just was killed. So I'm into so much shit. I thought I'm gone forever, the way they came, right? So I'm there, they handcuffed me. I'm telling my sister and my mother, yo, relax, don't worry, this, that. But I really don't know what the fuck going on, right? But I've been clean for like a year and a half. So they finally come up to me, and I'm hearing on the walkie-talkies, they're like, just got Dientu, just got Flacco, just got this shit was like a Rico. They locking everybody up, and all the names I know. So I'm sitting there like this. I said, damn, I gotta shoot. I thought they planned it because I'm shooting Flojo in the morning. So the cops come over and they go like this. And they got a big picture, but it's a picture of my brother. And they like, yo, it's not him. He's like, this ain't you. I was like, nah, that's my brother. My brother happened to be in Santo Domingo on vacation. At that time, they wouldn't extradite you back from Santo Domingo. So I'm standing there, and the guy shows me the picture. The moral to the story is, the man says, yo, let me ask you a question. I said, what? He said, what you was doing at Hunts Point last night till like 4 a.m? He was like, we was behind you. And I said, yo, man, I got a girlfriend. I heard she was fucking the dude. You know, I'm jealous. So I went out there to see if I see him. You know, if I would have seen the guy and allegedly blamed him, I would have did it right in front of the police. These are different steps in my life where I felt like divine intervention. I felt like God was there and made sure. The next morning, we shot Flojo. Mm-hmm. Crazy shit is we got a dude that had a jacket on that said, Money Man, rest in peace, my brother, with the hoodie on, acting like he's my brother in the video. My brother, he was in Santo Domingo, couldn't make the video, but changed my life. 32 years later, we here. Thank God, you know, for anybody who had anything to do with the album Represent.
That was ill.
Nah, that's a true story, bro.
Shout out to Flojo, man.
I was thinking the other day, I seen a guy, right, who said, what's that dude? Fat Boy?
SIC?
SIC. So he's on there. I posted it yesterday. I reposted it. He's on there saying, yo, your biggest haters be the guys that used to be down with you. He's like, because they know the gig is up, the show's over. When you cut them off, they thought they meant something, but you're the show. You keep on going. That's why they be hating on you. Have you ever had that experience?
It always happens, man. You know, when you give somebody the golden scissors, they gotta put some hate out there.
Do we ever think about what it feels like to be them? I don't think we ever feel. I think they might have stole, they might have did this, they might have did that. They earned the golden scissors.
They earned them.
But do you know it's a blackout? Like after that, you know, because by default, we chilling. We eating lobster, we eating sushi, we chilling. All of a sudden, because you with the big boys, girls think you cute. You know, you getting girls, you this, that. When this shit is lights out.
It's lights out.
And you back to the couch.
That's what they got to know, yeah. When the lights is out, fucking permanently.
I don't think they understand that the lights is out means. And so it's crazy because when guys go broke, man, you know, when they got to sell that PlayStation.
Yo, that's DEFCON 12. When you got to sell a PlayStation, it's DEFCON 12.
They lose character and they blame everybody but them. No accountability. How much can you
get for a PlayStation?
Yo, bro, let me tell you, the last thing a guy want to do is sell the PlayStation.
That's crazy.
Yo, hey, yo, Kiss.
What the fuck is this?
They blame everybody but themselves.
If you got to sell your PlayStation, you finish. Because what are you going to get for a PlayStation anyway?
Nah,
what PlayStation's going for now?
That might sell.
It's going to sell, but with it ain't going to be enough to help you out.
But nobody ever blames themselves. You know what I'm saying? I remember through this industry, I myself applied the pressure on certain individuals to where I knew we had beef. I didn't want to see them get successful. And so I was applying a different type of pressure, right? Because I knew this, and then bigger guys I got into beef with, they applied the pressure on me. Like they got, I had, $1 million sneaker deals, and dudes I had beef with made a phone call, was like, yo, we ain't fucking with you if you give Fat Joe that $1 million deal, and this deal disappeared.
Mm.
And the executive said, yo, I ain't know you had beef with such and such and such and such. They made the call like, yo, don't give you that back. But I never once in my life cried and said, yo, they stopping me, they this, because I realized karma is karma. I realized it's going to come back the same way you suppressed that guy. You got suppressed by the higher force, and so you got to accept accountability.
Facts.
And so guys, you make the move, or girls, you make the move and it don't pan out, or you can't come back. It ain't no do-overs.
Golden scissors.
Golden scissors.
What about this guy? Shot up the building, killed the police officer, maybe injured somebody else.
CTE.
Instead of CTE. He was trying to get to the NFL headquarters.
He did.
No, he ain't make it to the floor.
He went to the wrong floor?
No, he went to the lobby. He must have
So
shot
everybody
a cop.
killed in the lobby?
People he killed was in the lobby. He never made it to the floor.
No, I think he made it to the 32nd floor or something.
And he died right there. But he ain't make it to the actual, that ain't where the NFL headquarters was at though, right?
Let me tell you something. Never in my life, CTE, they got that. Yeah, CTE. But let me tell you.
He think he had CTE. Right?
I don't know if I want to go there, because a lot of things now that I'm watching in real life, in the media and all that, with politics, current events and stuff, this all feels like a Jason Bourne movie. Like Jason Bourne, they like, oh, terrorists here. It was their own guy, Jason Bourne, right? So the guy went to the NFL building, but there's also other companies in that building that run the world. Armies and medias and this and this and this and that. And if you're watching Jason Bourne like me, the easiest thing to do is like, NFL's here, all right, throw the CTE in his pocket, we good to go, because it was some serious players in that building. And when a guy's walking in with a fucking AR-15 in the middle down my, let me tell you something, that boy was like, he was like, la, 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 la. Like, this guy is walking through the streets and man. Now, I told Rich, because Rich said, yo, he's a coward. He's a pussy. He killed himself. He should have shot it out with the cops, this, that. But you know what happens to these guys, right? Sometimes they don't die. Sometimes they get in the shootout with the cops. They get shot 30, 40, 50 times and they don't die. And they don't want to go to jail for life. They already made up their mind. I'm going to do some crazy shit. I got to kill myself. It is what it is. But, that's why those guys kill themselves. They know I fucked up. I don't want to be in jail the rest of my life. They throw you in jail in a white room where you can't kill yourself. You stuck for life. This real shit. This is why these guys kill themselves.
It's better than being dead.
Listen, let me tell you something about the podcast world.
You can't kill yourself.
We came for Joe Rogan.
Shoot it out.
For all of them. We come in the podcast world. We coming for all of them. So we could talk about, you ever seen Joe Rogan? He'll talk to you about the stars, the galaxy, the politics, the food, the water, the rap. He'll talk about, I'm ready to talk about everything. The podcast media. Now, do we care? James, Volume, you might say, Joe, you bugging out, but do we care that we made a list?
They got the People Choice Podcast Awards coming up. Of course we care. We need votes. Will we win? Probably not. Will we need votes anyway?
Yeah, but you know what I believe in. I believe in the power of the people. People power is the most incredible power in the world. When you walk the streets and the streets are saying, yo, I'm addicted to this podcast. I love this part. When the people are telling you, when you go to church, I went through Brooklyn, I went through Harlem, I went through the Bronx. All they were saying is, yo, the podcast this, the podcast that, the podcast this. So we got the people, right? And so these lists, these the same lists we curse out. Let's not get excited because they put us on the, the complex media.
Not the same list. It's totally different list.
Yeah, but it's the same people.
Yeah, but
should we be excited?
If you don't.
Should we be excited that Shannon Sharp, who cracked the internet with the Cat Williams and he's on fire, is at number 14 looking over his shoulder because we at 15 in 3 months? Or everybody on that list, they looking like, pause, we on they ass, number 1 with a bullet, boy. The boys are looking like, yo. But do we respect the list? If you tell me we respect the list, then I go.
Yeah, you gotta respect it.
Well, we number 15 on the list of media. And everybody on that list
is somebody.
And better be careful, because we coming. Like, I'm competitive.
Guys.
Yo, listen, I'm competitive. I told you from the second we came on this shit, I want the smoke. I told them all, I don't give a fuck no matter what. We not playing this shit for, like, we here to be number 1. Sell some Rewinded, some Kiss Cafe, some Sonrisa Rum. Why fight the time while you can rewind the time? We here to be number 1, right? So all of you guys, you watch your back because we're coming. And I don't care. Like, I'm being honest with you. You do whatever you want. You just be lucky, be everything. Everybody just got to it before
Be
us.
lucky, be everything.
Now, it's a lot of lucky guys because we choose to come on here for the love of hip-hop. Hey, I make a fool of myself every now and then. I smell good. I'm rich. I'm fly. My suntan is so legend. My pole is big. My car is big, pause. Like, I really drive the big boy down Harlem, the Bronx, but I don't give a fuck. My shit is inspiring. So I do this to inspire the people. So it's like, you can't unconfidence, you can't tell me, if you just got money and you trying to front, like, yo, bro, we've been shitting on dudes for 30. The picture me and you took when you was chubby, like Fat Joe. Well, how many years ago was that?
Years.
2004, some wild shit. We've been in big bodies for so long. Like, if you got a couple of dollars, like, you get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And so I'm saying, I come, whether it was the streets, no, I'm being honest, whether it's the streets, whether it's rap, I am delusional.
We've been getting money for a long time,
Let me
man.
explain, Kiss. I am delusional, right? Because when I came in the game, we talked about Flojo. I was like, bust it, check it, watch how I wreck it. I had to step my game up every album, every year. But in my house, where I had the 1-in-1, my apartment was a 1-in-1. 1 bedroom, 1 bath. That was the little joint. No furniture in there. Just a mattress. Right? And I'm writing, and I got a poster of Jay-Z on the refrigerator, one of Nas, one of Eminem, and I'm delusional enough to think I'm competing with these guys. I'm like, if I ain't as good as them, I can't, I had to switch it up from bust it, check it, right? To come with hustling is the key to success and shit like that. But when we in the podcast game, I had the beef with Jay-Z. I had the beef with 50 Cent. I had the beef with the biggest guys in the world. For you to put out Why? For me to put out Lean Back, number 1 in the, like, do you know what type of competition we in? So I'm letting these podcast dudes know that's in front of me, you're on the refrigerator now. The refrigerator is just surrounded by marble and fucking fixtures and shit like that, but you're on the refrigerator. So when I see your little smirks and all that, just know that shit coming down. We ripping that shit. This whole game is fucked up. We are not playing. Y'all better hope some shit happen. Jada says he quits because Fat Joe did too much. Something. Because we got 3 months in. We got another, we got 9? Oh, you guys in trouble. Because we gonna bring.
We got 9 more months?
Yeah, because I figured it out.
100 episodes.
I figured it out. I'm telling you, Jada. I didn't even tell you.
Months,
no, I'm just saying to win the.
Me different than.
No, no. We talking about winning the fucking. We talking about fuck 100 episodes. That's a different talk. We talking about the list.
You lost it.
No, the loss is what every year. The list. How often that list come?
They just making, never even heard of the People's Choice Podcast Awards.
We're not talking about that. We talking about the complex, the list. Where you at with me? You smoke some crazy shit?
No, even that list. If I don't give a fuck about the...
Yo, no,
I don't give a fuck about the hip-hop list or the podcast.
I'm going to care for you.
You can care for me. No, I'm telling them, complex, me and you, whoever the guys, the white, whatever color guys, whoever made that list. Fuck that list. Both of them.
Yo,
I don't give a fuck about either one of them. How you like that?
Yo.
Leave me off the other one. I don't give a fuck about being on the other one. You should have put me on the other one. Now I'll fuck both of them.
That's why I told you before I explained myself.
How you feel about that?
That's what the fuck I'm talking about. Yo, listen. That's that shit. You think I give a fuck? Fuck you. Yo, I don't care.
Yeah.
Like, so what I'm trying to say, yo, Jada, don't throw the battery.
Fuck that list.
Yo.
Both of them. Yeah.
Boom, nigga. Yeah. What? That's the grenade.
Yeah.
Boom. Those are razor blades so you can slit your own wrist. I don't give a fuck. Y'all talking. So I'm trying to be political for you and slayed all that
already
shit.
got
Bottom line is, all the motherfuckers is coming off that list. I'm telling you, Shannon Sharp right now, he doing the Heisman right now. He like, yo. He number 14. He got the highs up.
How you messing with Uncle Shannon?
No,
man?
Shannon, my guy. He's my guy. I fuck with Shannon Sharp. I'm just trying to tell you, does anybody care about the list? Like, is there people? Because I want to know if there's people on the list looking back like, yo, they coming. These guys are saying, and then all that other.
Tomorrow,
yo, look, let me tell you something. The thing I care about the list. We might not
be on there tomorrow.
Listen, the thing that fucks me up with hip hop, right? Since day one, and shout out to Dave Mays. I love you, Dave Mays. You put on for the culture.
I just seen Dave
Source
Mays.
Magazine.
He was at the show in Chicago.
Listen. Source Magazine played a huge part of the hip-hop game, but I never respected the 5 mics. And I ain't disrespected Dave Mays, Source Magazine. Y'all paved the way. But who judges what backpack dude is walking around judging? I got to look up some of these Tupac albums, some of these fucking albums we've been listening to. What they gave Mobb Deep. What's the album we was just listening to that everybody in this room said rapper Noise verse? Everybody's fucking verse 30 years later. Infamous. What did they judge them on the Source 5 mics? Like, I never cared about these guys in their list. They probably got 5 at the time.
I should have, but a lot of albums that should have, we thought.
Nas, Illmatic, Stillmatic, all that. He had to wait 30 years to win a Grammy. Look at this. Who got 5 that year? Boogly Oogly?
Yo.
You see what I'm saying? So I already know the bullshit. Young boy, you ain't in the game long enough. I know the bullshit. There's some guys on that list that's in front of us. Them niggas is emphatically non-cypher, God.
Yo.
Them dudes. I'm looking at them like, who the fuck is these pen pal niggas? Yo. It's out of control. It's okay. I try to play the game with him. Yo, pick your list. Thank God we here. This, that. But yo, it's some dudes on there. I don't know what the fuck they talking about. It's okay. They all coming off the board because, once again, I'm teaching you something. Che Guevara went with Fidel Castro and took over Cuba because the people wanted him there. He left Cuba and started a revolution in a place where they didn't want him there, and he got killed. So you got to understand, when you got people power, when the people are with you, these guys, they mean nothing.
Nothing.
Come on, Jada, you got my high blood pressure going. That shit.
Blood pressure is up.
Nah, my blood pressure is flying. Let me explain something to you, right? The other day I'm at the pool. We play the greatest music. And the UGK Outcast, whoa! That shit come on. And I'm just like, I can't believe how amazing that song is. What song you heard maybe on vacation that you was just like and you was just like, yo, this shit is untrue. Like, how did they make this right there? That song bugs me out, right? And I know the original. It's the same, how does that song make you feel when you hear that shit?
It don't make me feel no. That song is just a beautiful song.
But you don't feel like Phenom?
No, I feel like, you know about that song. That shit's a beautiful song with Outkast.
What's the song you hear and you just be like, yo, I can't believe like this shit perfection. You ain't giving it up, huh, Jada? Be media right now. Ain't gotta be Jada the rapper, top 5
like,
MC.
No, I love
it. You could just give it up. What's the song that bugs you? I mean, I told you last time, y'all thought you start laughing throwing the hoodie on, but I was like, this is how we do it. It's Friday night and I'm feeling like every word is, there's different levels of perfection, B.
No, that song is time. That song's forever. There's a lot of songs like that, though.
I'm asking you.
I was on a cruise ship. They playing all type of them other kind of shits. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Playing them kind of shits on cruise ships. What are you talking? There's playing a lot of good Jamaican songs, though, that I hear in a long time. Pass the Dutch on the left.
Pass the Dutch on the fence side. Yes, pass the Dutch on the
I'm going to tell you a song I was singing, I'm at the blackjack table singing, take your time, young man.
Mama used to say,
right?
Don't you rush to get Junior.
Look, I had a 12. I didn't hit it. The dealer turned over an 8. The pit boy said, should have hit that 12.
No.
I cursed that nigga out. Get out the fuck out of here.
The dealer said, you should have hit that 12. He was like, yo, I need a new face.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of those guys are ugly. They stuck in the face.
Yo. They stuck in the face.
A lot of them guys, when you ever notice you gambling, they bring a pit boss. These guys are ugly. They stuck in the face.
Yo, what is that?
I mean, it's stuck in the face. There's nothing they can do.
They stuck in it.
They born ugly. There's nothing you could do. I remember one time, I forget where I was at, man. And I was in the airport, and it was like one of those.
I see some nice looking pit bosses.
I'm just saying 4 a.m. Forget the pit bulls. We got love for them. But let's say I'm in the airport one day and I woke up. And there was a guy sitting in front of me. And the only thing I could think was like, yo, he's stuck in his face. You can't change your face. The guy's stuck in the face.
What the fuck is stuck in your face?
From now on.
Everybody's stuck in their face.
From now on, it's a different stuck in the face. From now on, y'all going to be walking around and when you see something, you're going to be like, yo, that dude is stuck in the face. Ain't nothing. He better get money because you ain't going to get what you want out of life stuck in the face.
How about when you got money and you stuck in the face?
Well, you get what you want. They said, rich nigga shit, you get what you want. And when you rich, I used to go, I learned that as a young age. I used to go Marisco Caribe in the Bronx. I used to see guys that looked like they put the ashtray out on their face, hoes. Hey, hold it with the most beautiful Dominican girl, the bottle of Moet. I learned real quick. When I was young, I said, oh, we need money. If we want dumb girls, we got to get the bag because the stuck in the face, he was premeditated stuck in the face, 88. I'll tell you that. He was an 88 stuck in the face. This be
88 stuck in the
this
face
before
is crazy.
Wi-Fi. This is before Wi-Fi.
He was stuck in
I
the
noticed
face.
I ain't say Ace of Spades. He had the Mo 8.
Yeah.
Not that White Star. He had that shit up in there. And the girl, and I was just looking, I'd be like, why these guys always got the hottest chicks? And I started doing the math, and I was like, yo, these guys got that paper. And they knew. You sit there like,
Stuck in the face.
man, stuck in the face, man. I'm telling you. This shit crazy right now.
Crazy.
You know who don't get credit? I thought about it the other day. Long Island, we never realized, well, I don't know about you. I never realized Public Enemy, EPMD, Bismarck, Rakim, De La Soul,
K-Solo.
K-Solo. Like, I don't think we
said
really...
EPMD?
EPMD, I said it.
It's Biscuit.
As big as the biggest jogger, yo. His Biscuit had.
Biggest
You
jogger.
seen that suit he had on? He couldn't, yo, that's crazy. The other day I went through TSA in the airport, a dude had all the diamonds, the studs on. I was like, yo, I feel like it's Biscuit. Yo, let me tell you something. Long Island has played such an incredible part of hip-hop culture in the golden age. And I just thought about it the other day. I said, you know what? When we do the show, we got to big up Long Island.
Big up the Long Island, man.
The guard Rakim, huh?
Yeah, they do.
Jersey
We
don't
do that
get love,
another
but
time.
yo, you
man,
got
right
another
now it's
time.
about
Yo,
Long Island,
James.
man. Get out of here, James.
Yo, James,
We trying to big up Long
somebody
Island,
hit this
man.
guy with a tomato.
Yeah, dog. It's
Hit
about
him
Long
with a
Island.
Jimmy John
We giving
sandwich.
Long Island they flowers. You come over here. We do that part of the
Jersey.
world another time.
Let me tell you something. Shout out to Jersey. It's been my home for over 20-something years. I love New Jersey, but today
I love
New
the
Jersey.
bricks.
Today's Long Island.
Today's Long Island,
I
though.
get a phone call today, right? I get a phone call from my homie, Freezy. Freezy managed Flow Rider and this and this and that.
Okay.
And,
Shout out
and
to
the man
Freezy.
wakes me up. And I'm getting in the car coming down here. And he says, yo, Joe, man. He said, yo, Joe, what's up with Tupac? Right? So I said, yo, I'm trying to figure out where he's going with this. Yo, Mike, you never thought about this like this, right? I said, what you mean? He said, well, I see the top 10 of all time greatest of New York. Tupac ain't never on that list. By the way, Tupac was born in the Bronx. Let's get that clear. Hold
I'm about
up.
to get up and walk out.
No.
I'm about
It's
to get out.
Could you battle? Could you Google where Tupac Shakur was born? He was born in Manhattan, raised in the Bronx. Okay. I was it don't care. New
Yeah,
York,
man.
right? And because of the East Coast, West Coast beef, New York don't claim him like that, which is really weird.
He don't claim over here.
It's cool, but when you look at Juice, when you look at everything, Tupac is from New York. Technically, he's born in New York City, raised in the Bronx, right? Now,
Raised in the
it's the
Bronx.
truth.
Yo,
Born in
come on,
Manhattan.
dog. Yo, come on, Mike. Come on, dog.
What you trying to say,
ain't raised
Tupac?
in the Bronx.
Google that.
It don't even gotta
You ain't hear this
Google
shit.
that.
It ain't nothing like the old school. What are you talking
He
about?
wasn't
Listen,
raised in the Bronx.
he sure
James, tell him that it
He
don't say
sure
that, James.
was.
Let him argue with Google.
They don't say it there, James.
Baltimore,
No, it's
man.
Baltimore after the Bronx. It's cool.
Yo,
Whatever y'all want to say.
He put his
Who
own
cares?
shit. Yo,
Who cares? Listen to what I'm saying. Who gives a fuck what they say? Listen to what I'm saying. The man Freezy brings up a good point. He says New York never mentioned him in the top 10. He said LA won't mention Tupac. They're not saying he in their top 10. They'll say MC Quick, Cube, this one, that. They're not claiming him. LA, yeah, he's the East Coast, West Coast, yeah, he rolled out for Death Row, he's this and that. But when you say about the pure LA rappers, they don't really say him. This is what my man Freezy's telling me, right? He said, we in the South, he lived in Atlanta, man. He said, we'll take him. That's a legitimate, right? Who won't take, you think hip hop? I don't give a fuck if you the whitest guy in the world, Filipino, deaf, dumb, and blind. The main two names goes Tupac and Biggie. If you listen to country music, You never heard hip-hop in your life, you know about Tupac and Biggie Smalls, the Notorious B.I.G. Why is such a guy like that that's like the Batman emblem that we ain't claiming from New York? He's born in New York. You want to give him to the South, Jada?
I'm giving him right where he belong, in Oakland and in L.A. That's it.
Not New York, where he was born.
No.
I'd take
the
Tupac.
least time here. I claim if they want to give, if he ain't got nowhere else to go,
He's up for grabs. He's up for grabs.
Letting us get. He ain't up for. What the fuck make you think Pac is up for grabs?
He's born in New York.
Beverly sitting there and say this shit. That shit, they're gonna kill me.
LA, no smoke, brothers. No smoke. But he brought up some. Yeah, LA, definitely no smoke, my brothers. Please.
Yo, peace, beloved.
Peace, beloved.
LA, peace, beloved.
Peace, kings, beloved of all beloveds. Grand Rising. We don't want the
Joe.
We don't
Grand
want
Rising, Jones.
We don't want
shit.
smoke.
Peace, beloved, Grand Rising.
Peace, beloved, Grand Rising. You know what I'm saying?
You
gotta. Yo, Jada, you guys, what they want, man.
He's beloved Grand Rising.
Nephew, the last shit they should have did was give us
stuck in the face
and pay us.
And peace, beloved Grand Rising.
Yo,
we need merch immediately.
No.
Stuck in the face.
You know, stuck in the face a real thing.
Yo, it's a real
stuck
thing.
In the face. Stuck in the face is a real fucking thing. You just stuck in the face.
Stuck in their own face.
Yeah, some guys got that smudge. You ever seen the guys that look like they hit them with a pie when they was born and they shit look like, nothing we can do for you. Can't give you a good outfit. Can't give you nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Stuck in the face, man.
Just stuck in the face, dog. Tyler, the Creator. You saw that video where he did a rendition. He did the LL Cool J. I'm bad. He threw the red outfit on. That was crazy. And Tyler, he spit crazy on the Clipse album.
Yeah, he had a nice one. He DM'd me last week to come to his show. He had 3 shows up here, but I was fucking.
You could have popped out one of them houses or some shit, you know, and be on stage with the air moving with the disc. He put his money in his production. I heard the Kendrick Lamar show in SZA. I heard our sister went there, Mary J. She had a show the day before in Paris, and she went to their concert and she was like, yo, they spent millions on their set, on their production. I don't get them kind of budgets to spend millions on my production.
I just need the sound right. Let me get the lights and the sound right. I'm good.
That's it, right?
Yeah, I don't need to fly across I don't need none of that.
I need the hovercraft like Chris Brown be flying in. He tried to kill himself. We're going to get Chris Brown on here, right? And I'm going to ask him, did you really trying to kill yourself flying in the air like that? Because it's people flown in the air. People don't try to he be going 100 miles per hour flipping in the air that's pretty crazy to me. Yo, Jada, man, let me tell you something, man. Yo, Jada, it's crazy. Yo, let me tell you something. I was thinking about it the other day. So my pops, because that was an ill episode. By the way, I really loved the 85 South episode. I almost came to tears talking about my mother and my father. And then I get to thinking about my father. And I said, my father had Alzheimer's. So, that's when you start forgetting shit, right? But I laugh about my father because they telling me, yo, he's getting bad, he's forgetting, he's this, he don't remember shit, this and that. When I go there, he sit down and be like, yo, you ain't shit. I be like, yo, Pops, what you talking about? Remember you and your mans over here, this, that. I be like, yo, Pops, they're telling me you can't remember nothing.
He hit me with
why you only remember the bad shit? To his dying day, he only remembers stories that he should not remember. I was like, yo, Dad, why do you remember that? And the man was like, nah, remember you, Tone, this, that. He be telling me this story. He also gave me some money one time, a nice amount of money. My father wasn't rich. He had no money like that, but one time he gave me some money to put away. Till he died, he remembered every single dollar he gave me. He would be like, yo, what's up with the money? I'm like, yo, Pops, I bring you the money. Like, I got it. It's such amount. I'm like, yo, Pop, that he knew it down to the numbers. Like with Alzheimer's, he knew. So I guess with Alzheimer's at certain points, they remember certain things. But shout out to everybody. You got your moms and pops. We don't want to keep doubling down on bad luck, but just keep spending time with your family. That's the most important time you'll ever spend.
It's a fact.
Nah, it's crazy.
NFL's on his way back. I can't wait to get my bet on. NFL's coming back. NBA, what we doing? And Mike Brown ain't hired a staff yet, man. He fired some of the old coaches. That's my man, coach, man.
I have not met one person to say, whoop-de-doo, we got rid of Tibbs and we got Mike Brown. I have not, and they was Tibbs haters. The barbershops, everybody, the coach, you don't play the bench, you don't this. But I haven't heard one person. Have you heard one person to be like, yo, wow, we got Mike Brown?
Nah, you're right. There haven't been. It's light. You on eggshells.
No, it's light.
You on eggshells.
Yo, it's light out there. And I know he was coach of the year 2 times. He was this and this and that. It's fucking light. I have not met one person yet, from the smartest person to the dumbest, who was like, yo, we got Mike Brown. Like, wow. Like, I don't know. I love our bench. I love what we did with Clarkson and we did with the big fella who was playing in Philly from out of France, Africa. Kershaw, yo, he's the truth. Remember I told you, if you ain't pay attention to him, I learned about him in the Olympics.
I learned about him in the Olympics too.
Oh, so you cool about it? You're not thinking he's
He got a C. He was on Philly last year.
Oh no. Remember I told you. This guy ain't fake tough. This guy is tough. Like he gonna come in that game and you gonna be like, he going in there and he gonna put in work. That guy dead nice, and then Clarkson could drop 20 off the bench. I don't even know if he's off the bench. Do you take out McHale or Hart?
Nah, Clarkson is coming off the bench, man.
Huh?
Clarkson's off the bench.
Off the bench?
Yes, he's off the bench.
6 man.
Yeah.
6, 7, no. Nah, McBride is not better than Clarkson, bro.
It's not about being better. It's about fitting, man. It's about the matchups. Coming off the bench. Need a sub for each.
Remember I told you, 6 man of the year, he's coming off the bench. He's going to light him up. McBride ain't got no, and I like McBride, but McBride ain't Clarkson. There's certain automatic.
He's not Clarkson.
Yeah, but there's pure scorers like Jamal Crawford. Remember when Jamal Crawford was taken? It was a guarantee. He's 6 man of the year. And who was it?
Clarkson?
No, Lou Williams.
Yeah, Lou.
If they put Clarkson in carrying teams.
Like that, Rip Hamilton, Lou Williams. Who you said before that?
Jamal Crawford.
The Jet. Jason Terry, that was on Dallas.
What do you think Clarkson's going to do off the bench? He's been starting his whole career. Now you put him in there, and I would think they're not caring about him picking or defense. They just want him to light it up. Guess what? He lights him up.
I like him. You see.
So you easy on the Knicks this year. Like you looking like
not easy. We still discombobulated.
Football, it's my nephew Abdul Carter that just went to the Giants. If the other 2 teams, they need the quarterback out of Philly, he would have went first. He and the Giants, I'm watching footage. The shit he doing to that line out there in the Giants, he's square. We know him since he's a little kid. Shout out E. Philly.
He about to go crazy?
Oh no, nuts. And the way he talk is really nuts. He's like, yo, I'm about to restore the feeling. I'm about to just watch what I'm going to do. He's a bet on the Giants. They calling him the new LT. but that ain't the quarterback. You got to score. Because last year, or the years before that, I used to look at Saquon Barkley because he's from the Bronx. Shout out to his uncle, Iran Barkley, from the Bronx. Guy Fisher, they all from Patterson Projects.
Shout out to Joe Biden, he's from the Bronx.
You know, Guy Fisher, who used to own the Apollo, came out of jail. Harlem immediately, like, I had to wet my whistle. I had to, like, stop their parade right quick because he's the last of the Mohicans. Guy Fisher ain't tell. He owned the Apollo.
Shout out to Warner Wolf, he's from the Bronx.
I'm not saying that, but Regis Philbin was. But let me tell you something. The man come out of jail, Harlem Harlem's on. Guy said, this was one I had to come out. The barricades. I popped up on that Instagram so fast, it was like, no. It's Patterson Projects, guys. Calm it down. The Bronx. Cut it out. Because the Harlem, Jimmy, Votto, they immediately was Harlem is. It's like, whoa, guys. Whoa. Not him. Right? So Saquon Barkley, I watched him be extremely talented, and
Giants didn't want him.
I don't think they didn't want him. I mean, they only had him.
They didn't want him.
So there's nobody else to be a threat for throwing to. There's this. When you got one guy, he could be neutralized if you only got one threat. He went to Philly where they had more players that could play with him and tore them up. Who's your favorite football team?
I don't bet on teams.
I ain't asked who you bet on. I asked who's your favorite.
Well, I'm a bettor, so I don't go off.
So you're a bettor. You just go off of who you think's gonna win.
Yeah, I don't get my heart involved.
Yeah, I'm a band. It's the one sport I'm a bandwagon fan. I've been a Kansas City Chiefs fan.
I've seen you. You performed out there.
Yeah, but I'm a fan. You know what I'm saying? I'm rolling with them. You know what I'm saying? Travis Kelce, he on the box of Rewind to 10. You know what I'm saying? I got to support the team. Go watch that show Tyson Beckford on. He on that Rewind to 10. You know what I'm saying? Supermodel of the lifetime. You like Nicky Jam? You like that reggaeton? He on the box. You know, Nori on the box. I mean, we getting crazy out here. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm Joe Crack.
Jada.
And this is the Joe and Jada show. Don't get it fucked up. I talked enough shit today, right? Peace, y'all. Next week.